Hello and welcome back to Dial H with Heroclix. Guys, we have an awesome video. I am incredibly excited. We're going to be opening our brick of Lantern Legacy.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, baby, this is our most excited set of the year.
Easily,
We're
hands down.
crazy stoked.
Hands down, rings on. This is the set of the year, in my opinion. We've seen, like, I don't know, a third of it at this point.
A brick of it,
brick's
yeah.
worth.
A brick of it.
There's so much AB, so much Hal Jordan, Kyle Rayner. And yeah, it also has a JSA sub-theme, which I'm super big on.
That is tight.
Actually, like, the first comic that I ever really read was JSA.
Oh, right on.
Fall into Darkness, I believe is what it was called, where Obsidian, he's dealing with some, like, duality in himself, and he turns the whole world into, like, a shadow realm, and Metron shows up. So I found out who Metron was at, like, a very young age, and I just thought he was so super cool.
Okay.
But then it had, like, Wildcat, obviously the Alan Scott GL, like, Hourman, Sand, which we're seeing so much of in this set.
Yeah.
And yeah, Emerald Twilight was not long after that. I actually bought those, like, graphic novels together along with Ultimates. So I just picked bangers to start with. Absolute bangers.
Fire comic book career instantly.
So just kind of nostalgically.
Who's your favorite JSA?
JSA, I mean, Dr. Fate is probably like my all-time. As far as costumes go, he's hard to beat.
Yeah.
I really like Wildcat.
Wildcat's a favorite of mine too. I always dug him.
He's super cool, man.
He's a cool guy.
But Atom Smasher as well, who for whatever reason we never really get to see, but
we'll see.
Maybe.
I'll kick us off the legacy card then.
Do.
We'll kind of
see what we got cooking.
22 legacies.
So many
in this set. That's sick.
Is it the God of Light?
No, it's not the God of Light. It's another, like, one that I was really looking forward to though. We get Weaponer of Cord, an absolute menace. The menace of 2014 in the freaking Lantern OP kit, War of Light, is Weaponer of Cord. So we'll see how they've updated him 11 years later. So Sinestro Core, White Lantern Core, Brute, Cosmic Warrior. He has 135 or 85 points. I believe he was, 215? Or something like that at top. 220, something crazy at top dial. And it was just, you always played him at top dial. You never played him at low.
Just
this
full
dude
move,
was
deal damage.
Uncommon, pull and win in sealed weapon record. So charge, running shot, sidestep is his speed power.
Okay.
Which
is
solid. Free, choose an opposing bystander within range and line of fire or in your opponent's KO area and generate a copy of that bystander. Okay. That's kind of neat. That's a unique take. He wasn't really a generator, so that's kind of cool. And now his special attack power, this was like choose any power back in the day. So free, choose an equipment in any KO area or equips to a character within range and line of fire. That'll be pretty easy to do. The Weapon of Cord can use the effect of that equipment until you choose again, Protected Pulse Wave. That actually is really good. So he's got to be, instead of it being more alpha strikey, where he could just choose anything, full speed, charge, running
immediately
shot.
my mind goes to double emotional modifier.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. He's not unique
it's so
either.
good. No, he's not unique. And he has that on his 85-point line, so like quadruple emotional modifier. It's 85 or 135 for that attack power. It's only 135 for that speed power, of course. I really dig this guy. And then on his very last click, he has stop regeneration as free. That's on his damage power, though. So a little stop click on damage is pretty good. I like this. It's not the full speed, choose any power, nuke you from across the map. But this is I don't know. It's like when they remade Balls of Fury. I was like, is this guy just going to...
Don't do him how he used to be.
Is he just going to mess me up mentally because he's the same thing?
You don't have to.
And this one is not the trauma-inducing Weaponer of Cord that we once saw. And he's a fun remake, and so I dig him. So
anybody who interacts with bystanders will win in my book.
Oh yeah,
that's kind of fun.
Absolutely.
Seems like on KO, like once the game gets rolling, he'll have some opportunity to kind of Swiss Army knife his way into a few different situations, but also just building outright and saying like, yeah, I'm going to make some equipment abuse with things like emotional modifier.
I mean, just instantly.
Ultimate nullifier.
Yeah. Have him ultimate nullify. Have this guy do it.
Multiple ultimate nullifiers.
He could have like universal weapon, and then he basically just has his old ability again, right?
Oh, true,
just give him universal weapon, or just have somebody else's universal weapon.
Does he have Sinestro Core keyword?
He has Sinestro Core keyword White Lantern.
So you can give him a ring as well.
So he can have a ring and then also use the effect of another equipment, which is pretty cool. So now he's like a perplex piece or White Lantern, whatever. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So there's Weapon of Cord.
Well, yeah, most anticipated set of the year, guys. There's so much stuff in here that's cool. I also really like the Spectre. We saw a Black Lantern version. That was a B, so we can expect some more. We also saw a JSA Spectre. I don't know. I've got my old Crisis Spectre.
Ooh,
I know he's
yeah.
not getting a legacy card, but we've got some Hals on display. Our Green Lantern Batman for good luck.
Got my guys. Got my boys.
My guys.
My pink and red guys. Got Chip, our boy Chainsaw
go.
Chip, chilling.
Okay, well, right off the bat, we've got a yellow bat. We've got Nort, who we have seen, but is super cool. He's got like the full
Yeah, I love him.
hand, the brass knuckles of the Lantern universe. We have Despotellus, who, they're on like that Petri dish, which is...
Yeah, that little slide.
So
that little
goofy.
microscope slide.
We've got Dog, and then Kyle Rayner. I actually think we've seen everything in this booster.
Okay.
We do have a one-shot as well, Terror of the Yellow, which...
I don't think we haven't seen that.
No, we saw, was it Power of the Green?
Power of the Green, some willpower ones.
And then like the Green Lantern team, whatever the strength of, something like that. So we've got Terror of the Yellow, which is 5 points. And the effect is, when an opposing character attacks a friendly character that can use Perplex, you may modify the attacker's attack -1. That's actually not bad.
Okay.
Just manipulating, like if you need a 7, if I make it an 8, that feels like it's worth 5
decent.
points.
Oh yeah, 5 points, sure.
If there's some effects in the set that can maybe flip these like up and down as well, I mean, stats are the name of the game, so... All right, well, a little duplicate pack to start us off. That means it can only be uphill from here.
Okay. I love that we got Nort though. I'm a big,
Nort is
big
really,
Nort guy.
really cool. I was really excited to see him in this set. The last time we saw him, I was, I think, like 9 years old.
Yeah, he was in that Lantern team pack or whatever.
Like
so,
Tomar Ray
yeah.
and, was it Cruz?
Ooh, that's sick. Okay. Right on, dude. Right
Oh,
away,
nice,
we get
dude.
Orange Lantern, Lex Luthor. We have an Indigo Bats.
Yeah.
We get the Atom on that little microscope slide. Jessica Cruz, and then I believe White Lantern Batman is new as well. We haven't seen him. He's very shiny.
Yeah, there's like, we haven't seen... I don't think we've seen any of these guys. No, we haven't seen him.
Haven't seen White Lantern
seen
Bat.
him.
Haven't seen Lex.
Jessica Cruz, we have not seen either, I don't believe.
We haven't? Okay.
I don't think so.
We'll check her out.
22A. I don't think so.
Here, you want to do?
Yeah, of
you want
course
to
I
do something
wanna
with
do
Batman?
White
I
Lantern
gotta check
Batman.
out Lex here. I gotta see what Lex is all
That
about.
rocks.
Ooh, and we have a legacy card in here as well, Ian.
And a legacy?
Yeah, and a legacy card. We have this is the that's the Elseworlds Green Lantern lady, right? That's
Yeah, Tangent
Tangent GL.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, now she was a menace.
Okay, absolute banger of
Banger
a pack,
pack,
here.
dude.
This rocks.
Here, I'll take you take
I'll take
you
this.
take that. I'll take Lex and Jessica here.
Okay.
I'm digging this. I'm
Well,
actually
Lex
really,
is the rare, so I feel like we do that one last.
yeah.
How about you start us off with Jessica?
Okay, Jessica Cruz.
up.
So, Sinestro Corps Herald Marksman, beware your fears made into light, perplexed but only to negatively modify combat values. So the Yellow Lantern trait, and then she only has a special attack power, a new ring, a new mission, Energy Explosion. When Jessica Cruz uses it, hit targets of less points than Jessica Cruz are given an action token. And then top dial, she is charged, close combat expert, invulnerability with that special power. Sidestep, quick, combat reflexes, exploit. Kind of interesting, a little charge energy explosion.
Okay.
Maybe just a different kind of use for after you charge in there, or if you're like waiting to charge in there, she's still a threat, I guess. People can't totally counter out.
Multi-tool.
Yeah, a little something like that. So
Some
that's Jess.
perplex. It's not bad.
No, never bad. Okay, interesting. Cool.
Well, yes, the White Lantern Batman. I'm popping
No,
out.
I was about to say,
You're popping out. I'm
Yeah.
popping out.
we got to get these guys out of
Popping
here.
out. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Gosh, I'm just a sucker for like the shiny paints, but we have a White Lantern Batman, 018B, Batman Family, Gotham City, Justice League, White Lantern Corps, Detective, and Herald. Herald keyword is always nice. Get those free possessors. He's got Not My First Power Ring as a attack special, which is Precision Strike Telekinesis. Telekinesis has free, ooh, but only to place a friendly character that shares a keyword with Batman. Well, he's got some great keywords to work with there. So 60 points for that special to start. The Light of Gotham, Stop, Regeneration. Regeneration is free, but only if a friendly character healed this turn. So there may be some kind of like revisitation to the old like DC 75th set where all the White Lanterns had stop clicks at the end there. But at 100 points and see-through stealth, Batman team ability, he's Cosmic Energy as well. Okay. So running shot, pulse wave, some outwit, invincible. If you want to play him at 60, more of a support style piece. This is a pretty solid uncommon. This is definitely something I think you'd like to see in sealed, like running shot, pulse wave, outwit, carry, or a free TK. I feel like
really
you
good.
can't go wrong with that.
And he's how many points?
He's 100 or 60.
Okay, so for a little free TK, 60 is not bad.
I like this. And I know people kind of were griping about the sculpt of him just like standing there with the Black Lantern counterpart. I think this looks pretty slick.
I like
He's stepping
what
into
he
it.
makes up for it. I think the paint is really cool. The shiny silver,
really good.
That kind of luminescent white, almost has like a glow.
It looks
to
better than the Black Lantern
It's
Batman.
not flat white.
100%.
It's very shiny all around. I really like it a lot.
Yeah. And you guys, I mean, obviously you saw the close up. So yeah, that's really cool. What else we got?
So Lex Luthor here, I really like this dude. So he's 120, which is a lot, or he's 60 points.
Geez, 120.
So Legion of Doom, Metropolis, Orange Lantern, Armor, Celebrity, Herald, and Scientist. Plethora of keywords, good amount. Superman enemy. His trait is Corporate Greed. I love that. Plasticity, when an opposing character within range of line of fire uses probability control, Lex Luthor may re-roll the roll that they re-rolled. Oh, you get to use probability? So
I heard you like rerolls, dog.
So I like rerolling,
so I
bro.
rerolled your reroll.
The second part of this trait is Lex Luthor may be equipped with up to 2 equipment. Just
nice.
period. So he gets like Orange Lantern
Free
ring
ring.
for free, and then you can just give him something else.
Okay.
Just start of the game. So I think that adds to his 120 to his 60 point value, just being able to start with a lot of equipment here. There's obviously things like Longsword, whatever else you give him, Destroyer for free, or not even for free, but just you can add that with something else. So this dude could be a 21 top dial. Like, there's a lot of cool stuff he can do. His special defense power is Motivation Made Flesh, Impervious Mastermind, that he only has is 120 line for there's top 2 clicks. He's a Charge, Poison, Perplex piece. His special attack power, that's smack in the middle of his dial for his running shot, invulnerability, shape change clicks, is, I don't know if I love this flavor text. What I really want is to be Superman. Now, he wants to kill Superman, bro. Lex Luthor wants to end that alien. Penetrating Psychic Blast, Lex Luthor can use all improved targeting and improved movement abilities that opposing characters can use. But he has that on his 60-point line. So 60-point line, he's Pen Blast, and he can use all improved movement and improved targeting abilities that opposing characters can use. That's not within range of line of fire.
That's really
not
fun.
within any squares. That's really cool, actually. That's sick. Okay, so Lex Luthor's like, you have prob? Well, I'm going to reroll that attack too. You can move through stuff. You can see through stuff. So can I. I like this, the way they're doing the Orange Lanterns here. This is actually really sick. This will be a really fun piece to build around.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, you can equip him with 2 equipments. You can give him all sorts of stuff. He's only 4 clicks at 60 points, but with 2 equipment to help keep him in the game. And I really like this pen side power of just being able to see through anything your opponent can. That's really cool. And it is opposing abilities, so you can't necessarily stack friendly see-through stuff on this team. But this is cool. I like Orange Lantern Lex. We've been waiting for him for a minute. We got a little tease in Notorious with that Lex just having the Orange Lantern.
It's been a while.
I know. I have my old Orange Lantern Lex right here.
Been a minute since we've seen him,
And
too.
so
Lots of
that's pretty
revisitation.
sweet. I like
in this
it.
Set. And the standards are high. So another legacy of the 22. And wow, okay. I already like this. At 40 points, you get Outsiders TA and Mystics.
Nice.
Green Lantern Corps keyword, so another opportunity for a free ring. Justice League Dark, Outsiders, Secret 6. That's a good keyword to have. Silver Age.
Okay.
Note that. And Mystical, which is, proven to be one of the strongest keywords. Manipulating Dimensions as a trait, which is Stealth and Telekinesis. Can't complain about that. Oh gosh, improved targeting, elevated, hindering, and characters.
But she has like no real attack, right? Like she's not
0/0.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Still, you can't sleep on that. Unfinished Mortal Business. Power. Generate a character not already chosen for this effect from your KO area adjacent to Green Lantern on any click it could have been on this game. One at a time, in any order that character may move and or make an attack. After resolutions, remove that character from the game without scoring it.
Okay.
So it's not calling in an old retal anymore.
It's not like the old placing down the markers, summoning somebody, and they were permanent. This is just like a once per.
It's kind of like mind control almost.
Yeah,
where they
power.
come in.
You bring them in, they do a mind control and move and then attack, and they just go away.
And then one more trait of enhancement probability control. Jeez. Okay, so stealth, TK, enhancement prob, a revive effect, see through almost everything, no blocking, and then phasing willpower, no carry, which is kind of fine, I think. But Outsiders is big. When you look at how popular things like Destroyer armor are, where they flat +2 defense, the return of Outsiders, I think this is a pretty dang good package for 40 points.
The stats have just been getting crazy
in
Modern for like really a minute. So more Outsiders is a really good thing.
I mean, just got back from Origins. Joe won with 22 defense, Prime Colossus.
Yeah.
Not bad against it. Yeah, this is a really solid revisitation. This is a great example of what I think Legacy should be as well, Calder.
Yeah, absolutely. It keeps the essence. It keeps the essence of that effect that she used to have, but it's not just the exact same thing, which I really like. And it's updated her for the times, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So I dig it. I like it a lot.
Well, enough chatting. Let's get ripping. We got some more Lantern Legacy on the way.
Absolutely. Already, one booster, we've kind of seen a lot of stuff, but this booster had so much new cool things, so I can't wait.
Little Black Lantern Reanimate. We've got Des Trevius, who...
Des Trevius?
Yeah.
We have seen.
Scott, yeah, he had some trouble. He's like, I don't even know who this is. And that's usually a sign of, like, who is this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I don't get to talk about this one. I don't get to talk about this one.
Okay.
Sandman, who, in his classic costume, very cool. Cover this guy up for a moment. Oh, hey, we've got a ring. Already wearing one, but we've got a ring. Here's a ring. You can put that. You should put that one on.
I should. Okay.
I'm gonna hide this for a minute. I'm gonna pop the card out. I get first looksies since I pulled it. Dude, this is so cool. Okay, well, we won't hide it anymore. Here
Not very nice.
Just take a little peek.
Oh, dude! Yes! Oh my gosh, dude.
This is
I've been waiting.
Sick.
Oh, thank you. This is a piece, like this version of this character is what I've wanted for so long in Heroclix. Oh, that's so tight.
Whew.
And then it's even, okay, so Guy Gardner, 057, this Chase Guy Gardner, the one smashing pink and red together. Even on his card, he has a half red, half pink symbol, which is so tight. Like, this is sick. Oh.
We also, just as a note before we get really into, probably the coolest thing we'll pull here, there was a Lyra team-up card in here as well. We have seen this one. Scott did open this one up. But yeah, just Lyra's not in this booster, but we did get her team-up. So I'm now going to double-check my other booster while Calder goes ahead.
Yeah.
Talks about the main man himself.
This guy is so sick. So Chase Guy Gardner, I mean, this moment in comics is just like one of my favorite moments ever for just any like Lantern thing. Guy is like a Red Lantern. They have to I believe all the Green Lantern Corps are trying to kill the Crayola crew, right? It's John, it's Hal, it's Kyle, all them. And I believe Hal is already blue and green. John is like indigo. I forget what Kyle is, but Guy is red. And they need to
who cares about Kyle anyway?
Yeah. Kyle Rayner. They need to use all the colors in order to like beat Parallax, like who's in the battery right now. And so Guy is the only one who can wield red right now, so it's up to him to wield pink. And so they keep asking him, like, well, what do you have to find something that you love to focus on. And he wanted it to be like maybe ice or something, but he knew that like he didn't really love ice.
Taco John's
because
breakfast.
Taco John's. I love Taco John's. I love Steak and Shake. That would make it easy for me. I could totally be like, but he goes
beef tallow on the fries.
Yeah, he says, I love beef tallow on the fries. Oh, I hate seed oils, or I don't know, whatever. But he goes, I love the cores. He finds out the thing he loves most in the world is like the cores, the Green Lantern cores. And then he says, so he chants to himself, I love the cores, I hate being filled with rage. And he channels both of them. And he makes these two like sick constructs, and he just rips open the power battery, and they get Parallax out of there, and it's really like such an insanely cool moment. So, Guy here is 75 points. Red Lantern Corps, Star Sapphires, Brute, Herald, Warrior, Brute, free sword.
There you go.
Free longsword and warrior, I guess. So yeah, free longsword.
Or free rings.
Or free rings. Also, yeah, Red Lantern, Star Sapphire ring for free. Mystics team ability, single-handedly saving the cores again. Gives Guy Gardner traded charge. Makes sense. He has flurry and sidestep on his dial. So he's traded charge. When Guy Gardner would generate a red or violet construct, he may generate both a red and violet version of that construct instead. Okay, cool.
Double generation.
So if you give him either ring, he can use the effect of whatever ring you want him to have. But then whenever he makes one, he makes the other. That's actually really sick. I like that dual wielding, making two constructs. Really cool. Okay, sweet. So he makes 2 chains, makes 2 bats,
2 chains.
2 swords, honestly. A red sword, violet sword, bam, bam. That's pretty cool. And then his attack powers, I love the cores, which he has for his first click and then his last 3 clicks. Giant Reach 2, Precision Strike. When Guy Gardner hits, after resolutions, heal a friendly character 1 click for each distinct opposing character Guy Gardner hit this turn. So he has 2 targets. He also has Flurry. So if he hits up to 4 people on that first attack, he gets to heal someone 4 times, each different person. That's really cool. And then his damage power for his first 3 clicks is I hate being filled with rage. It gives him Battle Fury. So this dude's got Battle Fury, Precision Strike, Flurry, Top Dial, a charge. When Guy Gardner damages an opposing character, that character can't be healed until your next turn. That's actually really good.
That's big time.
Okay, cool. 75 points, charge, Flurry, Precision Strike, Battle Fury. He's an 8-12, 19-4 with flight. Yeah, that is sick. I'm gonna
Mystics on there too.
With Mystics.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna play this guy constantly until the set rotates. This is sick. He's got a little poison. He's got a little
really
whatever.
Like generation.
That's really, dude. Being able to be
Generating
like,
2
boom,
is
making
really
2
cool.
because the entire
The
time.
fact that you could make a chain and now you get 2 chains.
2 chains.
You gotta
2 chains,
on,
Guy
guys.
Gardner.
Exactly.
Is that our chains? Okay, we have chains.
That's 2 chains, Guy Gardner.
2 chains, Guy Gardner.
That's simple.
New Dial H T-shirt coming to you sometime soon.
Actually,
this guy is awesome.
it's the only way
You
I
heard
think
it
I'd
here
support
first. You heard it
Guy
here first,
Gardner is a 2 chains dilate shirt.
Yes, this is awesome.
This is
This chase is so sick. Thanks, Whiskas. Thanks for sending us this. This is so cool.
Yeah, sculpt.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I
Really
mean, if you got 2 big energy right that, he doesn't make 2 constructs, come on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love that his
We're
pants are
leaving
also
something on the
split
table.
pink and red.
Oh,
you
yeah.
You can look down.
Well, you guys see that on the close-up.
Yeah. That's so sick.
Star Sapphire ring as well. Just as a note, for the effect, it says Mystics. If this character has Mystics printed on their base, when they use it, the damage dealt is unavoidable instead. This is the exact same as the rings from BTU. We were given the note of keep your rings, and at Origins, I believe we also heard that they are still modern legal. So everything I'm wearing,
we got the go-ahead at Origins to say on the live stream, and we checked with like lead design and everything here too, and they said we could say it, that all the Batman team-up rings are going to be considered modern legal. They have the exact same effect. You don't need the new card for them or anything like this. You can just use the old card. You can use them. They're modern legal, just period. The Batman team-up rings, not the Warlight rings. That would be crazy. But the Batman team-up rings are modern legal, which is really sweet.
we love that.
Absolutely.
Well,
Wow.
it is actually your
It
turn.
actually feels, weird that it's my booster. Ian, I don't know. We're going to be 4 boosters in.
Yeah, I got to take a little look
This
at
is
him
dope.
myself. This is so cool. Yeah, so cool, man.
Okay. We got some decent stuff here. So a chain, however, it is a blue chain.
Ooh, is that new? That's new. That's new, baby.
We have a Joel Mullein. We have a Spectre. Is this the...
That's like Green
This is
Lantern
A.
Spectre.
This is A Spectre, so he is new. And then
Got the
Question.
green dial, man.
And then we also have a Red Lantern Hal Jordan, who I don't think we've seen. So we have a lot. You're
Saw Red Lantern Kyle.
You're the JSA guy.
Yes.
So let me get you Spectre
We saw
here.
the JSA version of him, and this one.
This is still Spectre.
He's got the green base, which has been our indicator for Green Lantern.
Oh, cool.
So,
And then I don't know if you've seen, we also have a team up for Yellow Lantern Hal Jordan. That's kind of cool.
yeah, let me see this
Spectre card.
Yeah. And I love what they're doing on the cards too, how they add the little afterglow behind the dial, and then if they're like a core member, they also have like the sign for it as well. So yeah, this Spectre here. So we've seen the Black Lantern one in the uncommon slots. That's the counterpart to this. We've also seen, I believe, number 9, the common, the JSA one, and now we have very much the Green Lantern one. So the real name on this one is Hal Jordan. Very cool.
Ooh.
Green Lantern Corps, Justice League, Deity, Herald, and Mystical. He's Mystics TA, he's Green Lantern TA, 110 or 50, and he has Vengeance or Redemption as a trait, which is toughness. When the Spectre uses willpower and succeeds, oh, he's giant. Sweet. The Spectre and adjacent friendly characters have Mystics until your next turn. So 3 through 6, give everybody Mystics. I dig that.
That's pretty good.
If they already have Mystics printed on their base, they deal 2 penetrating damage instead when using it. Nice. That is sick.
Dude, that chase guy. All the Star Sapphires. Anybody with Mystics. That's tight.
I really like that. Blessed by the Spectre, or Blessed by the Presence is the other trait. When the Spectre would be KO'd, you may instead replace him with a character named Hal Jordan or Green Lantern of equal or lesser points value than the Spectre on their last non-KO click, then heal the replacement character 2 clicks. This game, that character can't be replaced or healed by other effects, protected pulse wave. That is so cool too. Oh my gosh, I love that. At 110, he's sidestep, pulse wave, ESD, or prob. And prob, not or.
Pulse wave, ESD,
No,
interesting.
well, he's got toughness traded.
Okay.
That's a lot for 110. But on the lower line, man, he's phasing energy explosion with super senses shape change.
Okay.
And then if you're just tokening him like every turn, well, you don't even need to pull a token. You just need to hit willpower. Just keeping this guy parked around your team and handing out double damage mystics to like the already mystics people, and then getting to turn into a Hal Jordan. I know, again, in Silver Age, I got a reference
cool.
figure on the table. Probably my favorite iteration of Green Lantern ever is 50 points and has a stop click on his last click.
Yeah.
Match made in heaven right here. And to get this guy to turn into Hal, you're already taking mystics for doing so. This is, I think so far, I think this is my favorite Spectre. This is really, really cool.
All right.
This is really solid. Okay.
So next up, Joe Mullein here. She's got See It Through, willpower. When she uses it and fails, you modify her defense +2 until your next turn. When she uses it and succeeds, she has flight until your next turn. She doesn't naturally have flight here. Her damage power is special investigations for first 3 clicks. Choose Outwit or Perplex. Joe Mullein can use the chosen power until your next turn. She's a little 50-point rare. She does have the Green Lantern team ability. Maybe she'll be rocking a 19 defense or a 20 from range if she misses her willpower, so more often than not. Or maybe she'll have some flight when you need it. But either way, she can still carry a ton of people. And then she's like a little Outwit or Perplex piece. So pretty solid, I think, in sealed.
I don't know anything about her, though.
No clue. Big old glasses, though. Big old specs. Red Lantern Hal, Justice League Red Lantern, Herald, and Pilot. I thought, when's the last time I had the pilot keyword? I honestly thought that was, like, retired.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I thought it'd been a minute. All right. Shout out Hal Jordan. Will burn you all, that is your fate. Poison, but deals damage if moved or placed this turn. That's all this Hal does.
I love that.
He's a charged Battle Fury flight piece. He's got 2 targets. He's got Flurry, Exploit, Blades later down dial. Pretty solid. Just Red Lantern Hal.
Yeah,
and then
not a whole lot going on there, huh?
the Yellow Lantern team up is the Regime. So if he's part of a Justice League theme team for this Yellow Lantern Hal, if he is part of a Justice League theme team, when a friendly character attacks and damages one or more characters, friendly characters modified attack +1 this turn. So as soon as somebody hits and damages somebody on a Justice League theme team, now you all have +1 attack this turn. Combine that with the Justice League team ability, they'd have +2 attack, targeting people that they chose. So that's pretty solid for a Justice League theme team. And then he's got...
Is that like a reference to Injustice, maybe?
Maybe.
I never really
because then
played
he has
those games, if I'm
the
being
fear
honest.
of losing Carol. So the appearance says Green Lantern Corps 59, so I don't think that's not Injustice.
Probably
I
not.
never played those games. I never read the Injustice books. I hear there's cool stuff that happens, like Plastic Man and things in those books. But then he has the fear of losing Carol, Perplex. When Hal Jordan uses it to target an opposing character, until your next turn, that character has, when this character damages one or more characters, after resolutions, deal them 1 penetrating damage. Jeez. So just by targeting like an opposing character, they're going to constantly take like extra mystics, basically.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Seems
Man.
like a nice like
Playing
team
this dude with
build-around
like
figure.
Justice League Dark, right? So they all have mystics anyways. You perplex that guy down or perplex whatever. It's like, I don't really want to, I don't know if I want to attack you guys. I'm going to take like 2 pen damage every time I swing at you.
This is feedback damage, the booster.
Yeah, dude, this is nuts.
Spectre and
Yeah, oh yeah,
together.
Spectre plus this, Hal? Oh
That's
my
pretty
gosh.
cool.
That's pretty fun. All right, I dig this.
Okay, yeah. Holy, lots of new stuff. We still have 8 boosters to go here.
It's a lot, Ian.
It's gonna be a long video. I can already feel that, but you guys know that already. You see the time of it. Okay.
Down in the corner.
Let's see. Well, we've got.
Ooh.
I'm not even.
I better just keep adding those.
You better.
I kind of.
Oh, you think you just get to? No.
Whoa.
You can have
Who
it.
do we have? Oh, Indigo. All right, cool.
Okay, we've seen him, but is very cool. Great to see a return of Lobo, the main man. Black Lantern Kyle Rayner, who we have also seen. The Atom, who we have seen as well. And then Black Lantern Reanimate. So this is also, I believe, an entirely duplicate booster. Ooh, we do have a legacy card, though. I think we've also seen this legacy card, though. Okay. So, yep, Lantern Reanimate, yep. And then the Ring. Yes, so we have the Harley Quinn, the Red Lantern legacy card, which we have seen. Yeah, this one is pretty sick. This was honestly like a really hard piece to get, even when the set first came out. I actually traded mine. So I used to have this.
Wow.
For 2 of these guys, though, 2 of the entities.
Really? You traded just?
This was probably like 3-4 years ago.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I mean, it was like, what, 3 or 4 years after?
She was still selling for like $50-$60.
That's crazy.
And I think I got
Ophidian. For 2 entities? Ugh.
Ophidian and Proselyte, I think.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So yeah, a little bummed to not own it, but honestly, I've never been a huge Harley Quinn guy, so it's all good.
No, not really.
But yeah, nothing new in this booster.
One of my favorite things about like Lobo is I didn't really, when you're a kid and you read a comic, you don't really know what are words that you just never heard of or like what's made up. So he says like bass stitch is like his swear word. And I remember asking my dad, like, Dad, what does bass stitch mean? He's like, I have no clue what you're talking about.
Never say that again.
He was just like, I have like zero clue what you're even talking about or like what you could possibly mean. Okay. We have White Chain, Question, Orange Lantern Construct, and I love the Orange Lantern Constructs, Blue Howl, and Rotlop Fan, who I believe is brand new. Dude, he's goofy looking. He looks sick.
Dude, that's sweet.
Ooh, and a Legacy card, which
puts us to 3.
Question of the Hell, Rotlop Fan, Chain White. Duh! Okay. So these are real. They are. So this is the Indigo Tribe Power Battery Legacy card. Holy smokes, dude. That's a lot, man.
Okay, so
right.
We had seen in Scott's video a reference on a one-shot to power batteries, but... Okay, now hold on. We have 22 legacy cards, not counting power batteries.
Apparently, yeah.
Is this
because we saw all of them? I don't know. Yeah.
What's it?
Zeros
it's got like an LE, but
yeah.
Well, hey.
Well, all of the
as a reference,
all of these. So this is Indigo Tribes. This is 104. So this has so many abilities, but like it must be played on main force. It's still 40 points.
Oh my gosh!
It has all of this. Okay, I'm just gonna start ripping through it because this is an insane amount of text.
This is like an encyclopedia.
I was just thinking
this on one card.
So this thing has on click number 1. So if you can see the card, it'll have 1 on its speed power for a long time, and then eventually 2, and then it'll kind of alternate between 3, 1, and 4. So it doesn't have all these abilities at once. And then only on its down dial does it start to get 6 on the last 2 clicks. So the number 1 power is power. Choose a friendly character. That character can use the effect of the lantern ring attached to this character until your next turn. Okay, sorry. I think I need to read this power first. Power battery. A force can only contain 1 power battery. No game effect can add a second power battery to your force. Power batteries are characters and can use both the weird circle star 1 and standard powers displayed on their dial. During force construction, a lantern ring may be assigned to a power battery. That ring is attached, not equipped, to the power battery. So anything that says unequipped an opposing character does not work against this.
Yep. You take your ring off, you set it inside.
Yep. It's so sick. Yeah, for people that weren't there for War of Light, that's how they work. They just pop right in the top. They're so dope.
There you go.
Okay. A lantern ring may be assigned to a power battery. That ring is attached unequipped. A power battery to a power battery when the game begins and is destroyed if the power battery is KO'd. So that's how you would score the ring or get rid of the ring. But it is added, assigned. It is attached to it. It doesn't say at any cost. Power battery has a range value equal to its click number. That's how they used to work. They can't move, they can't attack, or be chosen for Mastermind, and they have safeguard mind controls. That's all the same kind of stuff they used to have. Once per turn, when a power battery is given an action, after resolutions, you roll a d6 and you deal it unavoidable damage equal to half the result.
So that's like the same way it used to be.
It is. So, but now, the Lancer battery is a figure that can be KO'd. It has 20 clicks of life. However, it used to be like power action, roll 2d6, deal that. Like that's how you used to be able to attack it. Mm-hmm. So now I think you can just attack the Lantern power battery.
Oh,
so
that's right.
They're way easier to KO now, for sure. It used to literally be like power action if you're within range. Roll 2d6. It was like
specific.
It was very specific how you would do it. You couldn't just running shot and shoot the thing. Now you just can. So now you can just go up and attack this guy. It's got like no defense, it's got some barrier. It can still be given actions as normal. Whenever it takes an action, though, you roll d6, you deal damage equal to half the result. You can still heal it. It doesn't say it can't be healed. So you can have a healing battery for your battery. So its top dial special damage power is recharge the ring, support. When power battery uses it, it considers friendly characters in range line of fire as adjacent. Its range is equal to its click number. right? So it can be up to like 20 range eventually.
So cool.
For Perplex, Outwit, Prob. So it goes Perplex, Outwit, Prob, special damage, Perplex, Outwit, Prob, special damage. That's how it works. So, number 1, power. Choose a friendly character. That character can use the effect of a lantern ring attached to this character until your next turn. So that's the whole, you can generate things, you can do whatever.
That's also very similar to how it used to work.
Other friendly characters within range can't be targeted by opposing characters 3 or more squares away from them. So when it picks up number 2, that's on its third click, not totally going forward, but it's on its third click and then spattered in throughout. So characters in like 3 squares basically can't be targeted by opposing characters more than 3 squares away from them. That's really good. When a friendly lantern construct would take damage, you may deal the power battery 1 unavoidable instead. And that's its third special, which it'll get Deeper Dial. So that can keep constructs in the game, which is sometimes you may want to, sometimes you might. And then on click, so special number 4, which it'll pick up for the first time on click 8. Friendly lantern constructs within range can use Invincible and Support. That can be really good in Silver with the autonomous constructs, dude. Holy smokes. Effect. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this should be 5. Friendly characters can use the effect of the lantern ring attached to this character. So it's all friendly characters. By the time it gets
a little indigo ring on.
By the time it gets 5, it is going to be down to like click 16. It looks like is the first time it gets that. 16 of 20. And then special effect number 6, which is its last 2 clicks. Friendly characters modify their combat values +1. For each friendly lantern construct and 4 squares of them, jace. That's really good.
Gosh.
So you have 3 constructs. You just have +3 stats.
It would take a lot to get your own figure down to click like 19, though.
Yeah.
Let me take a peek at
19,
this.
20. This thing is nuts, dude.
I am
so it's,
having trouble reading all this, and
No, it's a lot.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot. But the
Well, they're back.
batteries are back.
They're back.
Batteries came back the very next day. That's nuts.
This is
And we still have
so
to talk about
much
Rotlop Fan.
Yeah, hey, let's get a quick look at Rotlop Fan.
If you want to like look at that, I'll talk about him.
Wow.
So Rotlop Fan has Sector of 911. Lines of fired Rotlop Fan draws to opposing characters that moved or attacked since your last turn can't be blocked. So if you're shooting my buddies or you're moving, wow, I can always shoot you. That's pretty cool. And he always has improved targeting, hindering, and shoots out of adjacency. He's 75 points. His second trait, my ears catch evil's slightest sound. He's got some big old ears. Willpower, when Rotlop Fan uses it, increases roll for +1 for each opposing character in range. And he's got 5 range. Running shot, RCE, invulnerability, fairly simple dial. That is about it for Rotlop Fan. So
He's no power battery.
he is no power battery. He's actually way simpler. He's 75 points. Could see some interesting use. I think there's a lot of value added to his being able to see through stuff trait. Well, that's Rotlop Fan. That's him for you. I'm still.
Sorry.
This is still blows my mind.
Guys, like the text on this is.
This I think like due to no part of our own, this is gonna be like our longest unboxing.
This is gonna be a long unboxing. But wow.
I will say, nothing seems to be specific unless other batteries don't give out invincible support or something else. If they're all the same and they just work off that keyword and therefore that ring, then that's not. Then that's
going to be awesome.
Then that's oh my gosh, yeah, everybody.
But this one also has the can't be targeted within 3.
You're right, and that was the
Which
Indigo's
I
old.
believe
That was the
Indigo's-
that was the Indigo's old effect.
So this is very much like a direct revisitation.
Yeah.
40 points is quite a bit, though. That is a lot of points for something that, I mean, again, 20 clicks. You want to spend your turn lighting
I'm gonna need
this
to
up.
see a lot of cheaper lanterns. I mean, it can still
40 points, but construct generation, giving them invincible and support. Like imagine, okay, Red Lantern hypothetically gives your
poison,
constructs
penetrating
poisons.
poison, right? Yeah.
Yellow Lantern theoretically gives your constructs perplex. That's nuts if you have a million ways to generate them. But if the ring is the only way to generate them,
yeah.
All right, sorry guys, we'll keep ripping.
No, this is crazy. It's hard not to be just like
probably
info
talk about
overload.
that on the podcast a bit.
Yeah.
But let's keep getting excited. Well, hey, speak of the devil, got a little Red Lantern ring going
Hey.
here. I like that. Okay, sick. This is one I'm excited about. It's one we've already seen, the KC Green Lantern that Scott unboxed there.
Yoink.
Yeah, you're trying to be as powerful.
As I slowly add to my collection, this red ring kind of has a different
super cool.
shine to it.
Jade, who we have seen, We have not seen, we did see the Red Lantern counterpart of Lyra, if I'm not mistaken, but not the green one. And then the common Spectre as well, the JSA style.
Okay.
Who is also very, very solid. Love that lower line. Little sidestep TK going on, some prob. We also have a one-shot in here, which is, this is the one I was referencing earlier, the Heroes of the Past, that we have seen this one. That's when an opposing effect would reroll a friendly character's attack roll. You may choose to only reroll a single die, so you get a little bit of manipulation there, kind of favor your odds. So Lyra is an uncommon, again, the 023B. She is Green Lantern Corps, Lost Lanterns, Herald, Martial Artist, and Warrior. She has Green Lantern's Light, which is willpower, and modify Lyra's attack +1 for each character that used willpower and succeeded this turn. So get that stacking up. Trained Strikes is her attack special. When Lyra attacks, opposing characters can't use super senses. Never going to complain about that. Charge and RCE. You know, her and that Jessica Cruz might get along as the kind of charge range pieces. For 75 points, woof,
That's so funny.
This is a tough dial for 75. I won't even lie.
Ooh,
that's tough.
Her and Rotlap fan being 75, that is a little tough.
It's a little tough, guys. But nothing else new in the booster. The Red Lantern ring, yeah.
Okay.
We dig it. But KCGL, not to not be excited. I really love. Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, dude. Azareth was having some crazy tech with him. I'll have to show you the team that he was kind of talking about with that KCGL. Okay. But he's just a stat beast. Him being just a 20 right away, give him destroy armor, make him a 22.
Love seeing that KC team ability on a base.
I finally get a puller ring. Okay, maybe there's a little JSA. Maybe there's a little JSA in here for you, Ian.
That's mine.
We got a little Hourman JSA. I'm gonna take this yellow ring.
Dude, yes.
And we have, I believe, we have the common Batman. We have Guardian 004A Guardian, and then we have Sornik Natu. I'll peep her out. We have Resolve of the Green, which I think we have seen as Resolve of the Green. So let me give you, I'll give you Hourman, a little JSA type beat, and then I'll talk about Sornik Natu.
Oh, dude, he's so cool.
This is Sinestro's daughter. She's like a doctor, and she's very much like a healing rather than a hurting type person. But this is her when she's a Yellow Lantern. So Green Lantern Corps, Sinestro Corps, Cosmic Herald Ruler, and Scientist. I think we give a lot of our doctor character scientist keywords. So she only has one ability. It is Fear of My Father. She's 70 points. Perplex, when she uses it, target opposing character until your next turn. That character can't use leadership or willpower. That's kind of neat. So she's 7 clicks of life for 70 points. Still kind of seeming like a bit of a hard sell for this many clicks. Not really any real reducers till later. But I think being able to get rid of leadership and willpower could hurt a team enough. I would say, especially in sealed, if they only
impactful.
They only have one leadership, and then she is also your leadership. That's pretty good. So I don't hate that. I think that's pretty solid. And then let me pop out. Oh, dude, this is so sick. He's like standing on a clock.
Yeah, let me see this
guy. That's awesome.
So I'm not sure where people stand on what they like from their Hourman, but this is the Hourman that I, again, also, I know I catch some flack for my comic book knowledge, but I've read a decent amount of JSA, and this was always the Hourman that was in the JSA I read, so this is the one I like. His classic costume's fantastic, though. I mean, I love the Silver Age and Golden Age stuff, just in general.
Yeah.
But old Rex Tyler here, a simpler time Hourman. He also is Justice Society Past Scientist, and obviously has the JSA team ability. He comes in at 60 or 30. Improved movement, destroy blocking as well, so he's supercharged.
Okay, dude, the hour power, he's beefy.
Power hour, baby. Once per turn for all characters with this trait, when a character uses JSA to replace its defense value with Hourman's, you may choose this turn that character reduces damage taken by 1 in addition to other effects. That is very good. Okay. Yeah, a 30-point character, I mean, you're replacing your defense with a 17. But if you're sponging 3 damage, that ain't bad. He also has another trait, which is the clock is ticking. Steal energy. When Hourman clears 1 or more action tokens, deal him 1 unavoidable damage. Removing tokens with willpower or leadership isn't clearing. He's got willpower for 5 clicks of his dial. He's 8 clicks long, too. That is so sick.
Nice. Solid.
And then Man of the Hour, Charge Flurry. Can't go wrong with that. So at 60 points, yeah, you're starting off with Charge Flurry, Super Strength, 1 click of Invincible, and then some Perplex. If you want to play him at 30 though, which typically the route that I go with the JSA, like just playing them at their
the little guys.
I
There was a
love
cool
that,
like
dude.
25-point Hourman. He was awesome.
Yeah, he was so fun,
sick.
man. And if you do that, he's still Perplex. He's a Chargequake willpower piece, though. Clicks onto Battle Fury. Honestly, I think you can make a case for either of these starting lines. And this is just, yeah, it's just really cool to have him back along with the likes of like Sandman, Alan Scott.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. It's on the side of the booster, the Flash as well. See, he's got that
Jay Garrick.
little supersonic effect.
It's going to be a good
on
year
there.
for Jay Garrick, actually. He's going to get 2 versions of
Dr.
himself.
Midnight 2 as a legacy card,
He's
and
sick.
I believe it was Starman.
Starman, yeah, man.
And I think there was one more JSA member. I'm blanking on who it is, but overall, this is a great start to. Well, not start, but another addition to it.
Adding to the JSA
I like him.
collection, yeah.
I know some people are a little sour on the JSA already, but too bad. This is a great sub theme. So
I think it makes sense.
Keep
I
your
mean,
opinions to
Alan
yourself.
Scott is both a Green Lantern and a member of the JSA. And typically they like to sprinkle in other things in their set. So it's not just all Green Lantern, like everything, right? Or just
Yeah.
all Lantern cores.
I
So
think it's a great additional flavor.
it's like same thing with like Lobo. He's like a space guy. He's related to the Green Lantern Corps enough, but then now he's like Dog and Dolphin and whatever else is like,
Dog, Dolphin.
you know, or like
Yeah.
littered in there. So I think it makes sense.
It's fair.
Yeah.
I will say with Lobo specifically.
And we haven't gotten the
though,
JSA in years.
It is a bit weird that 031A is the Green
I
Lantern.
know,
one.
right?
Has
So
he
now
been
I'm-
like a Black Lantern or a Yellow Lantern?
I honestly have no clue. I only know the one very popular comic panel of
Yeah.
Green Lantern Lobo that gets shared,
You know.
shared around. So besides that,
Oh, dude, let's
Okay.
go. I'm sorry. I got a little antsy.
Ooh.
Oh, and it's a Prime. Okay.
Ooh.
Dude, yes. We actually saw this one in the solicit. Yeah, the
Oh,
029B, like when
Kilowog.
WizKids had like built a team in a magazine, and
That's
we started to
right, in
hypothesize
game trade.
that yeah, maybe there's like a little Yellow Lantern action going on there. Man, this is so cool. So Prime Kilowog. Okay, well, let's check out what else we got
Welcome
before we
back,
get into him.
Kilowog. It's been 11 years. We've been
Dude,
waiting for you, bro.
It's been so long, man.
Dude, he's huge.
This video is already so long, but I could go on and on. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a very exciting
What's up,
booster.
Cruiser?
We've got Soundwave. We've got Sade.
Saeed. I always said Saeed.
He's a smooth operator, something like that. Ganthet. Ooh, we have not seen Ganthet. We saw, was it Guardian?
Guardian. Is this your
This
04B?
is 04B, yeah.
04B,
I was
okay.
going to say,
They look the same.
that one was also a common. So, okay, we've got Ganthet. We see Spectre again. I'm getting all the Spectres. We've seen Sade. Well, Kilowog. We've seen Soundwave. And, oh my gosh. Okay, we have another power battery, guys, and it's
Ooh.
actually the one
Yo!
sitting in our collection.
Go green.
Go green, man. That is super cool. So let's go from simplest to most complicated. How about that? Kicking things off, we have Ganthet. So again, 004B, this is a common, coming in at 70 or 45. Power Cosmic and Green Lantern TA. He's got Blue Lantern Core, Green Lantern Core, Cosmic, and Herald keyword. So right off the bat, you have the option of 2 rings. That is not bad. Welcome to the Core is his trait. We've got when establishing theme teams, you may choose a friendly character. This game, that character has the Green Lantern Core keyword and the team ability. Oh my god.
Dude, that's insane.
That's so... Anyone can have
giving Green Lantern TA to anybody?
it. Dude,
Oh my gosh.
I love
Does
that.
it have to be a Green Lantern theme team, like when establishing? No. Oh.
Just when it doesn't even have to be a theme team, just when establishing theme teams.
That's so good.
That's so sick.
Why would you do that? Oh my gosh.
So 45 points.
Jeez.
You're not playing this guy at 70. Sorry, guys.
Dude,
45,
holy
you get
smokes.
a sidestep precision strike prob with GL himself, who hands out GL, who has blue and green, so a free ring. So whichever one you're not using, give it to Gant. This figure's really good.
It's when establishing theme teams not during force construction, so that character doesn't get a
Bro.
green ring necessarily.
Straight up, this figure is just really good.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Holy smokes, dude.
Okay, Ganthet.
Why? He just gives anyone Green Lantern?
Ganthet, I see you.
Dude, that's so... Oh, of course,
That's
and he might
awesome.
as well have sidestep. He just might as well have sidestep.
Yeah,
you know?
sidestep, carry 8, prob, who also
Oh
hands
my
out carry
gosh,
8
dude.
to whoever you want. Prime Colossus, just carry 8.
Oh my god,
Legacy
why?
Daredevil,
Why?
just copy
Ooh.
it. Just copy it, so now more people get
Legacy
carry it.
Daredevil, yeah, dude. No kidding. AC does just have wild card.
Who else could you give it to that's just hilarious? There's, oh god, Timebreaker? Timebreaker carry.
Yo, Timebreaker, the autonomous carry. That actually is kind of sick.
Welcome to the core.
That's so funny.
Awesome. Okay, but we got to get, well, power battery first. Oh my gosh, we're talking about Kilowog.
That's so funny, dude.
I just peeped this opening stat line. Holy, this is nuts. Okay, Kilowog coming in at 100 or 50. I'm already making the decision. You're playing him at 100. Don't play him at 50.
Wow.
Go all in. Green Lantern Corps, Brute, Herald, Police. He's got the Green Lantern team ability and the PD team ability as well. He's got Welcome to the Corps, Poozers. Is that Posers?
Poozers. You're a poozer. Yeah, Poozers, yeah.
At the beginning of the game, generate up to 2 Green Lantern recruits on their red starting line. Okay, so just free value. We dig that. // Leadership. When Kilowog uses it and succeeds, you may choose a friendly character with a new recruit trait. Turn that character to click number 1. Okay. And then this doesn't change that character's point value or starting line. Characters can't heal while above their starting line. So he just turns a 15-point character into a 50-point character.
That's tight.
That is, okay, we dig that. He's also got Protocol Officer, Impervious Willpower. When Kilowog uses willpower and succeeds, he can reduce penetrating damage until your next turn. That's pretty solid. 8 clicks of life, 12, 12, 18 force, 13, 5 with that CCE. Impervious willpower down the whole dial. Obviously, he's your prime. He's getting the ring, so he'll be a 4 through 6 willpower.
Yeah, you definitely want to have him with the ring.
And then who knows? Maybe
That's a
you're
lot of
playing him
value.
with this power battery too. Holy. Switches on to Flurry, Precision Strike, Battle Fury.
Ooh.
Yeah, just check this dial out, man.
Oh, dude, I love it.
This is really
Just like,
cool.
Yeah, trade Impervious the entire time.
Wow.
You definitely want him to be your Lantern Ring.
100 points all day. I am playing this.
Oh
Kilowog.
yeah. Oh what? Totally.
Dude, yes.
13. He's a little all natty 13-5.
This is like the first time since, gosh, like 2005 at this point.
Wow, it's cool.
That we get a Kilowog that really looks like Kilowog.
Beefy.
Too.
I thought the Warlight one. He was beefy.
He was beefy.
He had that 10 attack top dial or whatever though. That was like that hurt.
I suppose I'm factoring in the dial too much. The Warlight
Sure.
one was fine.
He was big and he had that big effect.
He looks so good though.
Impervious willpower and
Wow.
seeds. Yeah, this dude is sick. That's my Kilowog right there.
This is
dude.
my Kilowog.
This guy rules.
Just a full dial of Impervious.
Yeah.
Full dial of willpower.
Impervious
He's just
was
going
like
in, beating
50-50. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't equip him. If you're playing him, you're
13-5,
definitely equipping
drop
him.
a sword afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm super down with this guy.
With some kind of
Some
terrain
PD.
marker for some giant reach something or other. He's just got
Just
6
like
or
having
9
12
range.
move
Just
too.
blam. Yeah.
Yeah. Super strength.
Yeah, this
Pick
dude is
something up
sick.
on the way. This is what you want to see. This is what it's all about, guys.
Yeah, dude.
Okay, another power battery. We'll just go through it again. So yeah, a force can only contain 1 power battery. No game effects can add a second power battery to force. You can't play this in the Indigo one. Power batteries are characters and can use both the whatever and standard powers displayed on their dial. During force construction, a lantern ring may be assigned to the power battery. That ring is attached, not equipped, to power batteries when the game begins and is destroyed if the battery is KO'd. Power battery has a range equal to its click number and can't move, attack, or be chosen for mastermind to safeguard mind control. Once per turn when a power battery is given an action, after resolutions you may roll a d6 and deal it unavoidable damage equal to half the result. So all of this from an experienced player, this all feels very familiar. None of this is sticking out to me as crazy. I remember most of this, played a lot during that era. This one also has Recharge the Ring, which is support. When Power Battery uses it, it considers friendly characters within range line of fire as adjacent.
Okay.
So that is the same as Indigo. And then on the front, so we'll just go through all the specials now. If I'm not mistaken, the dial is the exact same on all of them as well.
It is.
It is,
Yeah,
okay.
they should all be the same.
So this one has power. Choose a friendly character. That character can use the effect of the lantern ring attached to this character until your next turn. So that is the same. Green Lantern's going to give willpower as opposed to support. Opposing characters within range can't be given more than 1 free action a turn. Oh, my gosh.
So how the green do
Whew. It's back.
within range. It's within range though. So
Yeah, that's
this
true.
thing's got to take a lot of damage before it starts affecting, but no line of fire though.
That ability is available on click 3.
Oh, okay, that's right.
through
It also
5.
alternates. So
Yeah, so if you hit it, you can turn it off of it. Like, there's definitely ways to play around it.
yeah.
Still a very, very strong effect. Then we also have when a friendly lantern construct would take damage, you may instead deal power battery 1 unavoidable damage instead. So that is the same as well.
Yep.
We've also got friendly lantern constructs within range can use invincible and willpower. So it looks
Instead
like
of support, but invincible.
yeah, invincible is going to
stay.
be the static, and then yeah, support willpower.
Good.
Friendly characters can use the effect of the lantern reattached to this character, so again, that's the same. And then friendly characters modify their combat values +1 for each friendly lantern construct within 4 squares of them, so that's the same as well. So it looks like across all power batteries, there's going to be 2 variances, or 3 variances. That's 1 going to be what the ring does, 2 what its 2 ability is, because the other one was can't be shot within 3, this is no free actions. And then the third variance is going to be based on what the ring gives, what it gives to the constructs.
Right.
But other than that, you know, maybe pause this. I'm sure that we will talk about this more in depth, but I'm sure this video is already like 50 minutes, so we'll keep it rolling.
Yeah.
Lantern Legacy. It's living up to the
The
hype.
sound wave,
The sound wave?
right?
Oh gosh, yeah. One more thing. Yeah, okay. Special object, it's 0 points. If Soundwave would be destroyed, instead, after resolutions, knock back all adjacent characters, then remove it from the game. If Soundwave is used in a terrain action, that attack has knockback.
Okay.
So a little AoE knockback explosion. Looks really goofy.
And that's what I thought so too. I was like, interesting. Like but it's
this?
like a speaker with sound coming out of it is what it is. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So this booster, I think, is just this bat, which we've seen the bats that are like constructs. But this is just a bat.
You've seen Alan.
So-
seen.
Black Lantern Spectre, right? Green Lantern Recruit, Red Lantern Recruit. So
Yeah.
the bat is Batman family animal. It's 5 points. It's sidestep, blades, 17 defense, 0 damage, shape change. It's tiny, 6'10", 17-0. Flock, hilarious, of course. Traits, opposing characters can't draw lines of fire to friendly characters adjacent to 2 or more friendly characters named Bat. Oh, that's really good, actually. Can't draw a line of fire to friendly characters adjacent to 2 or more friendly characters named Bat. Wow.
That is not bad.
So just for 10 points, put 2 bats on your team. They can sidestep around or be carried or whatever. They're not
That seems
autonomous.
like something fun to throw with your Batman.
That's really good. Can't,
Yeah.
but just having can't draw a line of fire to a friendly character for 10 points.
That's not bad.
That seems really good to me.
That's not bad.
That's not bats at all. I don't know. That seems really good. That seems like that seems pretty meta to me.
That is not bat.
Whoa,
Yeah, this is one of those weird like Chinese
dude, that's
ones.
the Elseworlds sculpt, isn't it? That's like
yeah,
almost
kinda.
exactly the Elseworlds sculpt. I didn't notice that.
My brother bought this
He's,
for
like,
me
kinda
just because
green.
he's like, why is he green on
Yeah,
this? It's
he's
like, I don't know, but
green.
I like it. So I thought Green Lantern Batman.
Fair enough.
Close enough.
Yeah,
Okay, so my last pack.
getting close.
Wow.
Thought we ran a
Probably like the
marathon.
most eventful
Dude.
brick we've ever had on
Yeah.
the channel. This is crazy how much stuff there is. For you, sir.
Oh, baby! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I've been waiting for.
I don't think I've got anything new in here. This is a really funny looking booster. Lots of color going on. We've got Sinestro Corps Recruit. We have Space Dolphin. We have Beast Boy. And then we have, I think this is really cool, the Red Lantern Kyle Rayner. We've already seen him.
Yeah, dude.
He's got like that Spartan
hat
helmet on.
is
Oh, hey,
sick.
no, hold on. Dude, we've got, how many legacy cards do you get in a brick? This is like number 5. Who is this? Let's take a look. So yeah, Recruit, Space Dolphin, Orange Lantern Ring, and then Bleeze, who we have seen as well.
I like her.
Very
She,
cool.
mobilizes the Reds, gets them out there.
Yeah, just moving. Anytime it's like power, move other friendly characters. That's just that's really solid.
Okay, we're gonna
Last
finish
pack magic.
off. Shoo-ba-de-doo-bop. Oh, we get another legacy card. We get John
nice.
Stewart, who I don't think, Super Rare John Stewart.
Definitely haven't seen it.
We got the Chain, Dolphin, Orange Lantern Construct, Hal Jordan. All right, cool. A little Super Rare John Stewart to end it. And then we have, let's see who our legacy is before we get to John. Orange Lantern Hal Chain. It is Sister Sercy. Okay. So, Sister
Definitely
Sercy.
one of the more interesting choices for.
This is a Warlight.
Legacy.
Warlight 033. Blue Lantern Corps Herald. Patrolling Adim. Free. So this is her speed power for first 2 clicks. Sister Sercy and another friendly character within range and line of fire. May each move up to 2 squares. That's really good. Just free, her and another friendly character in range and line of fire, move 2 squares. Dang. That is really
that's
good. Not
really
keyword,
solid.
not theme team, nothing. Her special attack power is on clicks 3 and 4. So top dial, she has this, move 2 squares. She also has TK. It's like a 6 square move out somebody. And then prob. And then inspiration is her special attack power on clicks 3 and 4. Other friendly characters within range and line of fire modify attack and damage +1. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Really good, but that's, it's kind of hidden in the dial, so that makes sense. That's good, though. Healing blue light is her damage power in her last 3 clicks. Probability control support, and then just free. Heal a friendly character 1 click. Yeah, dude, for 35 points.
That seems really good.
And she has 6 range, so it's literally TK out 4, and then within range, move 2. So back to normal TK, and then just prob willpower. That's sick. That's really good.
Yeah, wow. For 35, that is. And she's also Herald keyword, so she can just get a free possessor if you don't want to do the ring as well. But if you do the ring, that's also just empower. No, very solid. Wow, that is a very, very strong legacy card.
So John here, he's kind of different. He's 75 points. He's got 3 abilities. So Green Lantern Corps, Justice League, Herald, Marksman, Police, Soldiers. He gets the Trick Arrows for free or a Green Lantern ring. Trait, let the ring shine. Willpower, when he uses it and succeeds, replace his number with his click number +4 until your next turn. So instead of it being a 4 range, you'd have a 5 range top dial if he succeeds at willpower. So there's one little bonus for maybe giving John the ring. Lets him actually be like that sniper that he is. And then he has a special, everything else is like way down dial. So this dude, I don't know, these lanterns with running shot, ESD, pulse wave, but close combat expert. So it's like maybe he can running shot pulse wave into a group of people. He'll be very easy to hit from close though, but then he'll be able to punch next turn. It's kind of an interesting, the range powers with the close powers. So the architect, they love giving him this dude a special defense power. That's the architect, which also does, invincible, barriers free, but only to generate 2 markers. They love letting John use barriers free to generate 2 markers. They can't help it.
That's literally, that's like literally the trait.
That's like exactly it, right? Is it not invincible barriers free, but only generate 2 markers? Is that not
toughness?
Toughness. Okay.
But yeah, same thing. And I think it was literally called the architect.
The architect, yeah, dude. It's like DC 75th. Everybody had like the architect, the pilot, the artist, the antagonist, right?
Yeah.
But like the only one that's been kept getting called that is John Stewart. He keeps getting called the architect. It's like, I get it. He's an architect. He's engineer or whatever. And then his last 3 clicks, he's sidestep, pen side piece with no evil shall escape my sight with leadership and perplex. The down dial leadership can have uses, I suppose, if you lose your leadership right away. It's kind of a wonky dial. I won't lie, John. It's kind of it's a little different.
I'm catching glimpses of it.
Yeah, it's just kind of interesting.
Yeah, running shot pulse wave. You're right with the ESD, CCE.
And then he doesn't get any defense powers until like reducers
almost wish
later.
I could like start him on click 7.
Right?
Like
that 19 defense click
or no, like just
you mean
like
that
flip
one.
his dial
Oh,
around.
sure, just totally reverse it.
More.
Bizarro this guy.
Yeah,
I think I prefer a Bizarro dial too.
Well, like the trait very much says like we want him to be the sniper, and the dial says, but not really.
But what if he?
But down dial, it's
what
like
if he punched a few people?
You should be a sniper now, but it's like, well, the fight's broken out. Like I'm not in a sniping position anymore.
I mean, down dial. If he actually doesn't get based ever, then he's like an 11 range.
And improved targeting elevated characters, it's just not going to happen. No, sadly, this looks like a dial that doesn't really agree with itself.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, not a huge fan of John Stewart. I think his constructs are kind of lame comparatively
to
the others.
He definitely, I think he has the most uncreative constructs. He's definitely the guy where it's like I make a green beam. And then in JLU,
the pragmatic lantern.
I make just a beam, right? And then in comics, they always say, look how interesting his constructs are. They like to say like the architect or whatever. But to me, I always liked Hal always had just the cool ones, right? Like baseball bat, boxing glove. He would make a lot of missiles, a lot of jets and stuff.
The fighter pilot.
You know, my favorite, I'm still biased. Guy Gardner once made a construct like Camaro to slam someone's head in the door. That's hilarious.
It's just style, yeah.
Like, he's all about just like guy stuff.
I think objectively, like Kyle Rayner has the best
definitely.
constructs.
I mean, Kyle Rayner did like the giant mech suit. He did like a big Buster Blader type sword. Like, Kyle Rayner's, he's the artist, right? He has the most creative constructs. So that's, here, I'll take him. Whoop, boopity boop, boop. There we go. I also got the chain in there. Some other cool stuff we already seen, but that's Lantern Legacy. Like I said, I feel like we just ran a marathon of opening Heroclix. That was crazy, dude. I love this set. Quick recap.
This is
power batteries.
Sick.
They exist. They're real,
here.
and they might be in your Heroclix boosters. That's nuts. I love Chase Guy Gardner. 2 chains Gardner over here.
Yeah, 2 chains.
Lex Luthor was sick. Ganthet just giving out.
Dude, Ganthet is
TA
wild. Like, that's a common. Hourman, super, super cool. The JSA stuff is not disappointed. Kilowog is really, really fun.
Really
I
sick.
think that's awesome. I know we didn't talk about him directly because we've seen him already, but like KCGL, hoping that we get a revisitation to more of the KC stuff, but also just like, you know, the classic pose, standing with the sword.
We also pulled like 5 rings from this set.
We got like 5 legacy cards.
I came stocked with the green, so we pulled 5 rings,
Bleeze,
which is nuts.
Harley, Sister Sercy, Indigo Battery, Green Battery, and then the Brick Topper legacy card, which was...
That was Weapon of Cord.
Weapon of Cord, so 6
Hard
legacy
to remember.
cards.
That was an
5
hour
rings.
ago.
Yeah. 3 one-shots, I want to say.
Yeah, we had 3 one-shots, which is pretty comparable. We had 2 team-up cards.
Stewart. Yeah.
2 team-up cards.
John Stewart, Hourman.
Alan Scott's
3 super rares, a chase, a prime. Yeah.
Really good.
It's a lot of
really,
stuff.
really good brick. Well,
I think it's living up to the hype, though. That's what I want to
absolutely.
say.
Yeah.
I'm still having a ton of fun with this set. So, like, I don't know. I think some people have already had their qualms with it. Some people were a little upset of the revisitation of, oh, this character with rings. If we get more of this, some dual lantern
that's sick.
stuff.
The dual lantern stuff I love.
That's hard to beat.
We're still waiting to see like the blue-green Hal, which would be cool. I love, obviously, this is like my most wanted lantern thing like ever. Besides Yellow Lantern Guy during a solo run, I've now checked off like my biggest lantern want for literally like 10 years. So I'm stoked. I'm super excited. I love this set. I can't wait to play Sealed. I can't wait to collect it all. I can't wait to get all the constructs. That's one thing I would say. I wish there were more constructs. Seemingly it's like Soundwave, Bat, Sword.
5 of our boosters are rings. We got Bat,
Didn't feel like I got a ton
and
of them.
Soundwave.
We got a lot of chains.
4 constructs.
But we didn't get, I don't know if we didn't get any swords. We got some bats, we got some chains. And that's really about it. So I like to see some more constructs. I think those might be tough to get.
Seemingly.
But I'm loving it. I love this set. Still easily set of the year for me. I think it rules. Let us know in the comment section below. What is a figure that we pulled today that you thought was really awesome? What is something that you hope to see in the future? And just let us know if you enjoyed this unboxing. And like always,
so much new stuff.
Subscribe to Dial H, like, comment, share this to everybody. You know, I know you'll take screenshots, send them to your group chat, let them know how sick everything is. But, link the video when you do that. Just, toss us a little something other. But yeah, guys, that's Lantern Legacy. I'm excited to unbox more. I'm excited to play some more. I think I'm going to go to as many seals of this set as possible, like easily. So I can't wait. But you guys, have a great day, and brightest day and blackest night. Happy trades.